Nothing is sweeter than love. Nothing more courageous, nothing higher, nothing wider, nothing more pleasant, nothing fuller or better in heaven or earth. Because love is born of God and cannot rest but in God, is above all created things. Family and friends, love is the reason we are gathered here today. With love as their foundation, Courtney and Jake stand before us to enter into the sacred covenant of marriage. They thank you all from coming from distances near and far to celebrate this moment with them. Of course, family and friends, Courtney and Jake are delighted that you are present to share in this moment of joy with them. As they join their lives in marriage, they also bring you together in a new relationship, creating new bonds of trust and ties of affection. And so, family and friends, I ask, do you promise that you will do everything you can to support them in their union? That you will encourage them always to seek the comfort and strength of their togetherness through the storms and stress that life will bring? And that you shall use what you have heard and seen here today to remind them that the beauty and joy they share this day is meant to last a lifetime. If so, family and friends, please show them your very vocal love and support by saying, "We will."
We will.
Well, family and friends, will you now please join me in prayer? Loving and gracious God, we are grateful for the presence of love in our lives and our relationship and the beauty of nature that moves through and between. We are thankful for the safe arrival of family and friends. At this time, we also want to bring to our minds and hearts those who are not able to share in this celebration, family and friends who are unable to attend, and those departed from us, especially Jake's grandfather, Norge Borio III. Although they are not here with us physically, we feel blessed they are with us in spirit on this beautiful day. We bow in silence now to honor their memory. Jake, do you remember when you first met?
Yeah, I remember when we first met.
Sure. Back in those days where you saw each other's photo online, read the description, and hit add to cart?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. It's all coming back.
Courtney?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you remember when you first kissed?
Yeah.
Good. You can keep that part to yourself. Can each of you recall the moment when you allowed this wonderful person standing in front of you to turn your heart and your very life completely upside down? You know, through your years together, you have created many happy memories. There are grand moments that thrilled you to your core, and there are quieter times, simpler times, those little everyday moments that seem so insignificant at the time, yet mean so much. But within every moment you share, be it extraordinary or mundane, you've come to realize that you have a caring, loving, and loyal person who you don't merely need, but who you want in your life. The person who always stands by your side through thick and thin, who will love you for who you are, not who you can be, not who you were, but who you are right now. The person who, over the last 8 years, has developed the unique ability to willingly put up with your shenanigans. Courtney and Jake, I want you to remember this moment in time. Cherish it. Remember the sights, the sounds, the fragrance of the woods. Remember the words of encouragement and joy from your families and friends. Remember that look in your partner's eyes, the feel of their hand. Take hold of this moment. Engrave it into the deepest recess of your mind and never let it go. Even though all of us gathered here would love to be able to give you the gift of happiness, it's not ours to give. This marriage will be created only by the two of you. In the book of Ecclesiastes, the teacher tells us the two are better than one, that they lift each other up, they keep each other warm, they prevail together where one could not prevail alone. And so, Courtney and Jake, I ask you to make these promises before all of us, and you may answer my questions with either yes, or we will, or Courtney and Jake, will you promise to honor and tenderly care for one another, cherish and encourage each other, stand together through sorrows and joys, hardships and triumphs?
Yeah.
We will.
Will you be respectful and value one another as your equal, be open, honest, and patient, trust and have faith in one another, and be worthy of that trust?
We will.
We will.
Will you share your lives openly and listen and communicate with each other fully and fearlessly?
We will.
We will.
And will you always strive to love each other the way you do today, no matter what life brings your way?
We will.
We will.
May we have the rings? Beautiful, thank you. Jake, you have Courtney's ring. Place it on her finger now. And now holding her hand and looking into her eyes, Jake, please say, Courtney, today I choose to be your husband,
Courtney, today I choose to be your husband,
to have you and to hold you,
to have you and to hold you,
to honor you, to treasure you,
to honor you and treasure you,
to be at your side in sorrow and joy,
to be at your side at sorrow and joy,
in sorrow and joy.
in sorrow and joy,
in the good times and the bad,
through the good times and the bad,
to love and cherish you always.
to love and cherish you always.
Will you take this ring and be my wife?
Will you take this ring and be my wife?
And now, Courtney, you have Jake's ring. Place it on his finger. Other hand.
Resist.
And now, holding Jake's hand and looking into his eyes, Courtney, please say, Jake, today I choose to be your wife,
Jake, today I choose to be your wife,
to have you and to hold you,
to have you and to hold you,
to honor you, to treasure you,
to honor you and to treasure you,
to be at your side in sorrow and joy,
to be at your side in sorrow and joy,
in the good times and the bad,
in the good times and the bad,
to love and cherish you always.
to love and cherish you always.
Will you take this ring and be my husband?
Will you take this ring and be my husband?
I do.
Courtney and Jake, may you find constant reward and challenge as you pursue the ongoing adventure of learning who you are and where you want to go. May you always have a special sense of your mission in life together, and may you never tire of the endless possibilities of exploring your shared existence. And long, long years from now, may you look at one another and be able to say, with you, I have lived the life I have always wanted to live. With you, I have become the person I have always longed to be. And so, since you have pledged yourselves in the presence of God in this company and have spoken the words which unite your lives, it is now my great joy to declare that you are husband and wife. Jake, Courtney, you may kiss.